out here. Almost 4 inches of rain. Pour it over here. And that's how I've watered these peppers. That's why they look horrible. Look, they got little bell peppers on there. A couple other peppers. Oops. It's alright, it ain't gonna hurt it. Let's see. That one's getting eaten up by something. And then this fella. Look at that. Peppers. Harvested. Alright, let's go over here to the garden where Amy's already here checking out these squash plants. We gotta pick okra. It's already overdue. We let it go yesterday, didn't pick it, and look what happened. I made a big mistake. What happened there?
It was cracked. This one's still good.
Okay. For now.
Got this one.
There you go.
Just a bunch of squash bug eggs.
That's a good squash.
Let me see that guy right there.
Kill them.
No more.
They were growing pretty slow, like this guy's been slow. And this guy's been pretty slow, but then some of these have been growing like crazy, and these guys are huge. Lucy, what are you doing? Just running around like a crazy dog, as usual. All right. Yeah, when Tim comes up and he wants okra, we'll just come out here and get him a whole thing of it. He can have as much okra as he wants. We meant to come out here last night. It just didn't happen. We were both really tired yesterday, so. We did give our neighbors a gift basket yesterday, or a few days ago. Well, we gave them one that had okra in it, and peppers, and everything else. I don't think they like okra. Most people don't, unless you know how to cook it. So we're gonna have to do a video on different ways to cook okra. Make it good. It's definitely a good idea to prune these guys down. They'll be fine, but makes picking them a whole lot better. Because believe it or not, these are pretty prickly plants. Got a little microscopic needles on them, and they'll start itching you like crazy on your arms. Figured I'd come out here, get some footage of us cutting and picking okra. Some of these are too big. Like this guy's gotten too big. It may still be all right though, but it's pretty big and it's getting a little tougher. Depends on how you want to eat it too. If you're frying it, you can let them get a little bit bigger and you won't even know the difference. But so these guys here could be picked, but tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning, they'd be ready. Once okra starts growing, it grows, and it grows well and prolific. So if they are, 3 to 4 inches long, so about that's the minimum I'd cut them, but that's the ideal time. Maybe even cut them just like this. That's pretty small, but that would be the most tender one that you could get. And they are better when they're tender. You don't want to let them get too big or they get tough, and we do not want that. Yes, that's about as small as I'll pick it right there. Just depends on if you catch them. But even if they are too big, cut them off anyway, because it promotes more growth. All right, okra's picked. Looks like there might be some tomatoes down there. Are we picking tomatoes today, or are we?
Yeah, we have to if it's gonna rain tomorrow.
True. We're gonna pick a watermelon too.
Yep.
These plants here are getting eaten up by something. What's eating this plant? You can tell it's being eaten because of poop. There's poop all over it. So there's some sort of bug. But I don't see a lot of it eaten. It's just a small amount of the leaf eaten there. So I don't know that it's a horned earworm, which is normally what you'd see. I don't think it is. But I don't know what it is. I don't see any bugs on there. If you guys see something, let me know. But the plant looks pretty pitiful. These 4 plants right here, they died off and they have not looked very good. But yeah, it's
You
okay.
think we'll still have enough tomatoes, even though we lost those 4?
I think we'll be all right. I think we're gonna make it. We will suffer through with the 700 pounds we already have.
Look how tall this is.
Yeah, it's like what, 8 feet tall, something like that.
At least.
Yeah, it's pretty tall, pretty crazy. Right. That one's right in 2. That one's right in 3. Gonna be a decent sized one there. So the biggest tomato we picked so far is what?
It's like 1 pound 4 ounces.
I think it was more than that. I think it was more than that,
I can't
because
even remember.
I had a 1 pound 5 ounce. I think we got a 1 pound 8 ounce maybe.
Yeah.
There's one right here. You want to pick this one?
Yeah.
I can't.
See it.
I can't get it because of cage. Not without breaking something. Like my finger. Oh, I got a bunch of little ones over here.
Yeah, these make cute little ones, but I was expecting all of these right here from this pole on should be slicing ones.
Yeah,
They're
well,
really not very big.
do some little slices, I guess. Yeah, they definitely don't seem like they're intending to grow large. But pick them off anyway. They'll be juiced and canned. Not to go to waste. too much. That was rotten. There we go. Yeah, some of these got a big rain the other day, and you can see where some of them have split. We do not discriminate against split tomatoes, though.
Ain't pretty, but they're tasty.
Yep, I know that one split real good. That might not be. Might not be. We'll check it out inside. Pretty much all of these are for canning anyway, and so they don't need to be super pretty. I gotta come over here and cut grass. All right, so we have to pick another watermelon out of this patch. We've got some good candidates. This guy is was going face down. It's pretty good, but I don't know that it's quite ready. I do believe that this guy is ready. However, here's an interesting thing. In our video, we talked about how this needs to be dyed back to the vine before it's ready. And I think that's the one that's attached to it, but it is definitely not dyed back. So let's see what else we got. We might have some more obvious candidates. But I bet that one is ripe. So again, those watermelon rules, I don't know what to think about them. This one's dyed all the way back. It's a decent little fella. Let me call that a little fella. We got to probably get some of these sugar babies out of here too. We haven't really been even looking at them too much. That one's still growing. That one's still growing too. That one probably could be picked. Give it a tiny bit longer. I think I got a better candidate over here. This guy's probably the best candidate. Squash bugs. He's close. We pulled, I think those other two watermelons were the biggest ones.
This one looks pretty huge to me.
Yeah, but I don't think it's as big as the ones that we had yesterday. That's a decent melon. It's got a nice sound to it. It's definitely dyed back. Has potential. I mean, this one's definitely got it dyed back, but it's a smaller one. You don't have any. I'm gonna have to pull it. I'll just twist it over here. That should be fine. Most of these are probably really good. I think those ones we picked were a little overripe. A second, let me get this. 21.6 pounds.
Okie dokie.
21.6 pounds. What are the odds of that? Even, dead even. Someone got their cardio in.